jewelry except my earrings. Fixed his mouth to say, I found a stray. Certainly he's not talking about me. Have a good day, Riley.
All right, hold on.
Love you. Love you, lady.
Love you.
I just dropped my daughter off to school, and for me it's a little early rising for me, because my husband typically he's like an early bird, and he usually takes my daughter to school. So this morning he had something job related to do, and I am on early duty, which is actually great because I need to prepare to travel today, and I have a meeting, an organization meeting that I need to preside over. So getting an early start on the day, an earlier start on the day, is not a bad thing. I have my youngest daughter, Miss Charlie. She's in the back. You'll probably see her moving back and forth, and you could probably hear her panting. She typically rides to drop off my youngest to school. Before I head into the office, I need to get gas. I also did not pack last night, nor do I know what I'm even going to wear today. When I'm hormonal, there are certain days to where I have to push myself mentally to think and to focus on not just pausing. And that I accept that. What I didn't do was, I didn't plan for these next 2 days, which I don't know how I could already have my outfit picked out so that I don't have to think about it. Then I'm thinking, am I putting too much into what I'm going to wear? Is the weather, all of that stuff, it starts to overwhelm me. And last night I didn't have a lot to do, but I was helping my daughter with her party outfit, her dance outfit for tomorrow, because I'm not going to be here. And she needed my attention. I wasn't feeling myself. And then after she got finished with what she was working on, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to pack and get my things together in the morning. And then I realized I need to go to bed because I have to wake up earlier to make sure that she gets to school on time. So I'm a little thrown off, but I'm not going to let the fact that I do not know what's going in my suitcase or what's going on my body today, I'm not going to let that overwhelm me, because it always gets done. I get dressed every single day. I've packed before in my lifetime. It is not the end of the world. So I do have to make sure that I talk myself off of the ledge, especially when my hormones are at play, and it just seems like the right thing to do is to crash out. I'm not going to crash out, but I do want to have gas already in my car. I'm going to go to work today. I'm going to do all of the things that I normally do during the day, and my goal is to leave maybe around 3:15, because I do need to pick up my youngest from school, and then leave her with my husband, because he's going to take her and the girls to volleyball this evening. So my plan is, once I do the afternoon pickup, hug them, I'll be ready to head on out. I was going to take the day off, which is not actually a bad idea, But because I had some noontime commitments, I did not want to. I don't want to do that, and it's going to be rather busy at work, and I want to at least be there to give guidance and answer questions that may come up with staff. So that's why I didn't want to take a completely full day off. But you know, I may give myself more grace and take off, you know, at 3. When I leave at 3, I just won't come back. So that is still in the plans. But I also don't want to come home this afternoon, and have to pack my bags to go to this trip. So, you know, I should have planned a little better, but I also think I already did plan out my things, because the only outstanding task is picking out what I'm going to take on the trip. There are not many people at the gas station this morning because I'm certain they're probably at work. So I'm going to go ahead and get some fill up now. Oh, that wind was blowing heavily. And I am so glad that Charlie did not cut up while I was out there. But oh my gosh, I should have had a jacket on. All right, we are now headed home. That is one morning task off of the to-do list. Now let's go and get something to put on for the day, and yeah, let's see what else the day holds. All right, I am now dressed for work. I went with a monochromatic look and this blazer. So while I was packing, I believe that I'm going to take blazers. So this is going to be my work outfit. The sessions for the conference will not happen until tomorrow. So I'm going to repurpose this blazer tomorrow with another monochromatic outfit. I'm going to go all black. I'll show you that tomorrow. And I am going to take maybe 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. Saturday, I'm going to do business casual and dress a blazer up with jeans. Still deciding on the top and the shoes, but this is what I'm wearing today for today's meetings. Let me bring you down. So I went with all khaki today. Little leopard belt for a pop of something, my everyday jewelry, and let me show you the shoes. So I have this cute little, so I am wearing these slingbacks. I got these at Target, and I love them so much because they remind me of something that my grandmother would have worn, and I was like, yes, please. My girls absolutely hate them, but I love them because they have a little character to them. So I am wearing this to coordinate with the blazer to break up the browns. Again, everyday jewelry. Because I don't know what the meeting rooms are going to feel like, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be chilly. So that's why I chose outfits that I can put on a blazer. If I get hot, I can take the blazer off and I'm comfortable. It was either going to be a blazer or a sweater, but I chose for a blazer because this is my first time going to this type of conference, and just wanted to be as professional as possible since this is my first time and I don't really know the feel of it. While I was contemplating on what I was going to wear, it didn't stress me out completely once I found out what I was going to wear today, I was like, you know what? We're going to go monochromatic for the conference. We're going to throw on a blazer, and we're going to do the same thing on the last day, which is I'm assuming will be a casual day. They did not give like specifics, but it's going to be a conference full of professionals. So there are going to be some that are probably going to be more casual. They're going to be more business. But my take away, or my keepsake, is always dress with intention. No matter if you've been given the dress code, always dress your best. You don't want to assume that it's going to be super comfortable, super casual. You want to dress your best, especially if you are going to be amongst other people that you do not know. You don't know what opportunities await you in the spaces that you go in. So my rule of thumb is to always dress with intention and to not assume the lesser dress is the required dress. I was taught by my mom. My mom worked a professional position all of the years that I was growing up. And she even was intentional about her casual outfits. Like if you were to see my mom go to the grocery store, you would think that she took a break from work. When I see her, I'm like, Mom, where are you going? Oh, I just put this on. I had grocery shopping today. And I loved that about her. And I've always had a sense of that because that's what I saw. But when I entered the professional world very early on, I was working as a bank teller. And I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard that don't dress for the position that you currently have. Dress for the position that you desire. And I took that to heart. And as a bank teller, I was getting ready to go to grad school. But I always, wherever I was, I looked at the higher position in that company or organization, and I said, I'm going to dress as if I am one of the leads. And I did that. That is my rule. Every position, every conference, everywhere I go, I dress as if I am one of the authority figures. And early on, when I started to do that, my behavior caught up with how I was dressing, and opportunities came to me. And there were even times where people would assume that I was one of the decision makers, that I was one of the leads in the organization. And that let me see they're taking me more seriously because of how I am dressed, how I am presenting myself. And it has never, ever failed me. If you are seeking to be in a higher position or a completely different role, find out you don't even have to find out. Go ahead and dress as if that is yours. And you'll find that as you know more about the position or the company that you want to work for, you're going to start developing the skills and tapping into the behaviors that are going to attract you to that particular position. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel better about going into the company looking like an opportunity. And that is what I encourage when I am coaching professionals. When I am teaching etiquette, it is all about your behavior and presenting yourself well, because I truly believe that opportunity awaits each and every one of us. And we don't want to miss it because we're not prepared, we're not ready, and we could be skilled and could be the best for the position, but because we look like we're not, the opportunity goes to someone else who was already geared up and ready to go. So that's my TED Talk. Let's go to work. All right, now it is time to head to a meeting downtown where I will preside, and then I'll head back to the office for a little bit. So far, so good, able to knock those things off of the to-do list. All right, my work day is now at an end. Headed home to finish packing, and I'm going to get on the road for this conference training. Let's go finish packing. I am now on the road. I did have a hard time packing, and I am using this time to clear my head. Just been talking to the Lord. I've talked to my husband. I've even talked to my youngest daughter just for words of encouragement. But one thing I noticed today, not that I am getting comfortable in a current situation that I'm in, but something occurred today, and it occurs often, and it gets under my skin. But today, with this occurrence, I had to take a deep breath. I had to just sit in it for a moment, and then I felt like my spirit was saying, this is for you not to get comfortable. Do not get comfortable. And because I was very uneasy and I wanted to say things, I wanted to set the record straight. But I didn't, because it wasn't the time, it wasn't the place. And I find myself often wanting to set the record straight. But I didn't. And it was just a nudge in my spirit to let me know, do not get comfortable. Do not get complacent. Do not settle. And this is your sign that this is a situation that will not be a permanent situation. That's all I have to say about that. But microaggressions are real. They exist. Even when you may think that you are in a safe space, microaggressions occur more often than they should. And yeah, traveling is good, and not listening to anything. Sometimes when I don't want to hear words, like a podcast or a YouTube video, I'll just play jazz music or classical music. But for almost an hour, I have sat in silence, and I have just chosen that time to pray and try to get refocused on the main thing. I'm focusing on the main thing, and that is for me to continue to advance and to believe in myself, believe in my strengths and my abilities, believe in my knowledge and my expertise, and most importantly, believe in the God that I serve. I'm having to constantly coach myself so that I can get over the latest occurrence to move forward. I will chime back in when I stop, but I have a few more hours on the road. Good morning. I made it to my destination, and it is the next morning. I am dressed and ready to go to the conference. But y'all, I'm going to show you what I am wearing today. But I can't believe, and I'm going to have to go back and look at the footage from yesterday. I didn't wear earrings yesterday. because I can't find earrings here. And I'm like, did I take them off when I came to the room? So I feel naked because I need earrings. Like, look, here's the outfit because I need to go ahead and get out of here. So just like I told you yesterday, I went with a monochromatic look. So black top, black pants. I have on these flats and this camel colored blazer. I'm just rolling up the sleeves to give it more casual, relaxed fit in my everyday jewelry, except my earrings. I am uploading a video. I didn't upload a video the week prior because life was doing what life does. So when I came in last night, hold on for a moment. When I came in last night, I didn't even eat. I wanted to get that video up, and as you can see, I'm still getting ready. That's what I'm waiting to upload. I thought the Wi-Fi would be much faster than what it is, but it is what it is. The goal is to get it up. I'm going to take my laptop with me, however, and hopefully this piece right here is bothering me. My goal is to, if it doesn't finish uploading here, I'm going to, of course, take my laptop with me and let it upload while I'm in the training session. I also want to possibly conclude this vlog so that I can start editing it here and get it scheduled for the upcoming week so that I can be ahead of schedule. And since I don't have any meetings, I don't think they're going to have like pop-out sessions this evening, I plan to also do some more recording and getting ahead on some curriculum for elite society etiquette. I'm going to try my best to maximize the time that I'm here. I also want to go out in the city and see where I can go to get some earrings later on. Not sure how long training is going to be today. I also probably need to pull up an agenda, but I'm gonna be okay. All right, I will talk to you in a moment. The day at training is over, and I just stuffed my face with a Firehouse sub, and usually I can eat part of it, and yeah, that's just it. Usually I can eat part of it, but I guess I was just so hungry from today. I didn't eat last night. I ate a piece of sandwich at lunch, and I guess I was just hungry. But I jumped on here to talk to you for a little bit because this morning I had a rough start. Should I get my microphone so you can hear me good? I had a rough start. So on my way to the training, I did not know where to go because where I'm staying, it's hotel connected to the convention center. And I'm not familiar with this area. So the organization has like the ushers. The members of the organization that I'm in, the older ones are serving as ushers. So I asked this gentleman to, can he steer me in the right direction? And he said, okay, well, I'll walk you where the area is. And on our way to the area, he sees one of his fellow member. That's an usher. And he fixed his mouth to say, hey, I found a stray. You may not have heard me, but he said to the man, hey, I found a stray. And I looked at him and it processed it. It took me 1 second to process. Certainly he's not talking about me, but there was nobody else around. And I said, sir, I just want to let you know there's nothing stray about me. And the other gentleman told him, no, I think she found a stray and it's you. And I don't know if I can't tell you if he intended to be offensive or just jokingly saying something, but it seemed like he had to also process at the end of it after I said something and then his friend or partner said something. It was like, oh, and he was extremely nice after that. It's already getting over yesterday. Remember I told you there was something about yesterday that I had to process and literally keep giving to God whenever it came up to mind. And then to start my morning off with that, it's like, okay, this is where it is important for you and me to work on building up our own confidence. I mean, actively work on building up confidence in yourself and making sure that your self-esteem is intact. Because you will encounter moments like this. No doubt about it. You're going to encounter moments like this with people that look like you, with people that do not look like you, and being human, we have good days and we have bad days. I was coming off of a weird day, and to have something said to me this early in the morning could have really spiraled me on down. But I had to ground myself and remind myself, although I had to remind him, there is nothing stray about me. I am well educated, I am a professional, and I am equipped with resources and knowledge that can dig me out of a hole at any given moment. I am able to help strays. Okay? When the strays that want to call other people strays may not be able to help somebody else. I had to coach myself in that moment to put my feet back, my mental foot back on the ground, to say, don't let this moment define you or dictate how the rest of your day will go. I did have to take a moment, and I shared it with my husband, and I shared it with another girlfriend who we typically bounce things off of, just to say, hey girl, you got it, you are okay. People are out here struggling themselves to survive. Brush it off. And after that, it happened. So I wanted to share that with you. This was I contemplated, like, should I even share with my blog friends? But I did. I felt like I needed to share it, because that may not be the first time someone says something sideways to me. You may have had someone say something sideways to you, or if it happens, just know before it happens, go ahead and start working on your inner being so that you can be confident in what you have to offer, and know that no matter the lies that people say, whether they're being jokingly silly or they think they're telling their truth, you know what your truth is, and do not let anybody define who you are. And if you need to, in the most civilized way, tell them who you are. I think before I shower, it's still some light out. It's still daylight. I am going to go ahead and start packing up because I leave tomorrow, and I'm gonna iron my clothes for the morning session. I've already gassed up. I grabbed some snacks, and I even got the video up for that need to go up. By the time you see this, that video will already be up. I am thinking about going ahead and editing this video, unless I take you with me tomorrow, which I may just end tomorrow and edit on tomorrow for the upcoming week when you see this. And I could pull out my computer, or I could just start working on elite society etiquette. But it's quiet, it's peaceful. I opted out of going to dinner with everyone. It wasn't like my group, because it's just two of us here, and he's gone, so it's just me. So I opted out to just have this time to myself. So if I do anything, I will let you know. Well, hello. It is Saturday. It is the last day of the training, and I'm packed up, getting ready to take everything to my vehicle so that I can finish the morning sessions. And let me show you what I'm wearing. So here is a repeat from night one when I drove in. I had this blazer. I packed a third one, but decided this morning, So here is a ribbed tee. Tried to go a little bit more casual today. My everyday jewelry. I'm gonna pull you down. And I have these cuffed jeans. These are my first pair of like the deep cuff, and these leopard flats, which I think are so cute and complement the outfit. They'll be comfortable enough. Hold on. They will be comfortable enough for me to drive back. So now I'm gonna take my things to my car, go to the training, and I'll talk to you later. I am at a Rotary conference, and I am going to be the president for my particular chapter. Not this year, next year. But you start your training the year before your presidency. I need to go to a vendor and purchase, I'm thinking a necklace, maybe, I'm not a t-shirt girl. If I'm gonna wear a t-shirt like I am today, I'm gonna put a blazer over it. So I'm thinking I want to get a button down or button up. A button down. Let me say a collared shirt. I think I want to get so I want to go to the vendors so that I can I'm thinking about a necklace. I looked at earrings, but I'm not sure if I'll do earrings, but definitely a necklace. I don't know about a t-shirt, because if I do a t-shirt, I'm going to put a blazer over it or a cardigan. So I may get a t-shirt, I may. But I really want a button down. And I thought there was one other thing. I don't know. But next year, God willing, I come back, I can get like a badge or something. So I was thinking I need to get these things so when we do service projects, I can have branded Rotary items, apparel. And if I happen to go and speak to someone about the Rotary Club, I can, look the part. Right now I have absolutely nothing. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan today, right after training, excuse me, before I leave, is to grab me some Rotary items, and I'm going to hit the road. I'm ready to see my family. My daughter's home from college for spring break, so I'm really looking forward to that. All right, let's go. All right, I went to the vendor. I'm sitting here waiting. Well, actually, I need to head on down to my workshop. It starts like right now, but I sat down in the lobby to talk to my husband or just to pass time by. And if I'm not feeling awkward, I'll show you the vendor table where I bought. I did get a necklace. I bought a t-shirt, and I just went on and bought a polo because the button downs, I didn't like the fabric in them, but I got a polo. I can still put a cardigan or a blazer on with that. All right, headed to the session, and I'll talk to you in a little bit before I close out the vlog. Such a pretty day, and then this facility has all these windows. That just does something to my mood. But I have a very long walk. I should have started walking about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Another hall. Still walking. The session is over, and I'm one step closer to going home. Hi.
Oh, hey. Good luck next year. I'm so glad Tish is here. Yay.
Thank you.
His brother had a little more. I think they're doing it. We're gonna have a good old time. Where's Brian Hall? We need to get his brother. Go to speak.
All right, friend, thank you so much for tuning into this video. The Rotary Conference is officially at an end, and I am so ready to go home and be with my family and enjoy the rest of this weekend. I want a good steak, so my mind is on laughing with my family and eating a really good steak and just enjoying that this week was successfully had. All right, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Say something down in the comment area to let me know that you're here. Tell me how your week has been, and until the next video, bye.